Coming up is a 30-minute full standing upper body workout with dumbbells. You'll tone up your biceps, triceps, shoulders, chest, and core in this circuit style workout without ever having to use a bench or a mat. All you need is a set of light to moderate dumbbells for this all standing workout. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, let's get started with our warm up. Let's bring those feet nice and wide. 2 big deep breaths to start. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, let it go. Again, inhale, hands up. Exhale, let it go. Let's go into a side body stretch. Reach one hand up and over. Think about stretching the rib cage, separating those ribs apart. As you keep that chest open, maybe eyes gaze up to the sky. And let's go ahead and switch sides. Just waking things up, getting our blood flow to our upper extremities before we work out today. Now we have 2 blocks of work. Let's go into arm circles. Each block has 4 exercises. We're gonna spend 45 seconds doing each move with a 15-second rest. And then we have 3 total rounds. Go ahead and reverse. We're gonna be targeting our shoulders, our chest, biceps, triceps, and our core. So it's a great full standing workout. No need to head down to the floor. You don't even need a mat. All you need is just moderate to light dumbbells. As always, challenge yourself in each move. You wanna make sure that you choose a weight that feels challenging within those 45 seconds. Good, let's go ahead and bring those hands up and then slap it back behind you. Since we have 3 rounds, you have plenty of opportunities to maybe increase your weight, drop it down if it ever feels too heavy. So go ahead and just listen to your body throughout this workout. Make sure to tailor it to how you're feeling today. Let's go into side to side torso rotations. Make sure that you're pivoting from those hips, knees, and ankles, and start to connect and engage your core by pressing that belly button into the spine, feeling that nice tight squeeze. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, from here, let's go into a T position, mini circles, just getting the fire into our shoulders. And let's go ahead and reverse, bring it the other way. Perfect, from here, let's go into a field goal post, elbows wide. Now you're gonna bring the wrists and the elbows together, try to get them to touch, and then open up. Now, as you open up, think about pressing those elbows back to wake up the shoulder blades. Think about pressing them together. You have 4, 3, 2, and on your last one, let's go ahead and hold our position here and let's pulse it up. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, shake it all out. Awesome job. And from here, let's just go ahead and go up and down, focusing on the rotator cuff as you go thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs down. You have 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our first exercise, which is going to be a single arm row to a balancing shoulder press. So I'll go side profile for you. You're gonna have your dumbbell in the right hand, right foot steps back, hip hinge position, row the dumbbell to the ribs. Now you're gonna balance, bring that right knee up to tabletop position as you press that dumbbell overhead for a shoulder press. I'll stay side profile for you. We're gonna go right side only in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drop it down, flat back, row the dumbbell, find your balance, come into a shoulder press. So we're getting our back in the row. We're getting a bicep exercise with the hammer curl, and then shoulders working in the shoulder press. Now, if balance is an issue for you, you can go ahead and tap the toe, take a look, tap the toe in front, and then maybe eventually test out your balance and bring that knee as high as you can. A few more. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Since we have 2 arms, we gotta do the other side. So again, left hand has the dumbbell, left foot steps back. This hand can be out in a T position or on your hip. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Row, find your balance, and shoulder press. Now, as you do your shoulder press, let's bring that bicep right next to the ear. The more parallel your back is to the floor, the more you're gonna actually feel your back muscles, the harder the move gets. Now use this round 1 as your warm-up round. As you're getting acclimated to the move, you'll be able to figure out, is this the right weight I should be using for round 2 and round 3, or should I step it up? And time. Good. From here, grab the dumbbell sister or brother. We're gonna go to alternating hammer curls. Palms facing in, curl the dumbbell up to the shoulder, back down, and then we switch. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now you're gonna keep those elbows nice and tight to the ribs. Slow it down on the way down. Now make sure that you're staying engaged in your entire body. Keep the knees soft, core in, shoulders stacked on top of those hips. You can also take a staggered stance position where one foot is in front, the other foot is taking a kickstand. Because we're alternating, you can potentially be going a little bit heavier than you normally would if you were doing 2 arms at the same time. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. And your last move in this block is an upright row to a lateral raise. You can do 1 dumbbell at a time or both dumbbells, just depending on how heavy your weight is. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Elbows come high and wide. Go into your lateral raise. Now, as you do your lateral raise, make sure that you can see the dumbbell in your peripheral vision. Your elbow stays soft, so we never want to actually hyperextend the elbow joint. The pressure should be felt in the muscle, not the joints. Again, core in. Make sure your palms are facing in the entire time for the upright row. Your elbows that should be coming higher than the wrists in that upright row. You have 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Good. Go ahead, drop 1 dumbbell down. We're gonna go back to the very top, starting with your single arm row to your balancing shoulder press. Change your weight if you'd like. We take off in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Flat back, row it. Now, common mistake that I see with these rows, the dumbbell is starting to come to the chest, and then the elbow starts to flare out. So we wanna keep that elbow tucked in as if we're bringing it straight up to the ceiling. That's gonna help target the entire back muscle from the upper back to the low back. Try to get that knee up to hip height as if you're balancing your cocktail. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Make sure that you're doing the same exact variation, whether you were tapping the toe, lifting the knee up, choosing the same weight. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And if you fall over, just laugh it off. It is all good. Come back to it. What helps me is really grounding down through all 4 corners of my feet. Sometimes even doing strength training barefoot can help you feel more balanced and supported because you feel more of your foot muscles actually working. And so it's actually very helpful. I would highly recommend it since you're working out at home. 3, 2, and 1. You don't necessarily need to have shoes on. Of course, keeps you safe in case you drop a dumbbell, but assuming that you're not clumsy like that, go ahead and try your strength training barefoot. It's a game changer, telling ya. Game changer, especially in really heavy lifts like squats and deadlifts. It's really important that your feet aren't elevated from the floor. You actually wanna have a minimal sole in your shoe, especially for weight training. So if you have running shoes on and you're strength training, not a good idea, not a good idea. They have a lot of cushion, and it's harder to balance. And those shoes are designed for forward motion. They're not designed for lateral work. So if you're doing like HIIT training or lateral lunges, not the best. And time, good. We'll go into an upright row to your lateral raise. I'm using pretty moderate dumbbells here, so I am doing one arm at a time. But if you're using a little bit lighter, go ahead, time starts. You can go both arms if you'd like. But if you notice that like your shoulders are starting to hike up to your ears and your form is starting to break, go ahead and modify. Now make sure the dumbbell is coming up to shoulder height, nothing higher. We don't want to get any pinches in our shoulders. We want to keep our shoulders happy and healthy. We don't want to put or add any more cracks or kinks to it. You got 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice. All right, going back to the very top, this is your final round. Are we feeling the struggle yet? Are we feeling the challenge in these exercises? If not, take it as a sign you want to go a little bit heavier this round. 3, 2, 1, let's go. As you know, muscle growth takes time, it takes consistency, but it also requires you to change up your weights. If you've been using 15 pounds for hammer curls or for shoulder presses for like the last year, and you're wondering why you're not getting results, well, there's your answer. Muscles will only build because it needs to adapt to a new pressure. 3, 2, 1, and a rest. If it has no pressure, if it has no reason to change, why would it on its own, right? So you have to create that resistance, that force, that pressure in order for your muscles to grow. Let's go ahead, other side. Now I'm telling you, if you're on a muscle building journey, it takes a while for muscle to build. So please don't expect an overnight transformation. I was just reading a textbook, and on average, muscle gain is like 0.5 of a pound like each month. Like you can average about 0.5 pounds of muscle mass gain or loss per month. So it takes a really long time. And rest. We'll go into your alternating hammer curls. You have to make sure that you have adequate amount of protein. I recommend 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So take your ideal body weight, times it by 0.8. That's the minimum amount of protein you should be having every single day, and then up to your ideal body weight. So I can't do math on the spot, but if you're like 150 pounds or want to be 150 pounds, your goal is like at least 110, 115 to 150 grams of protein per day, okay? That's the recommendation. If you're under that, it's okay. You're fine, but if you really want to get optimal results, You're gonna try your best to get that protein in. And rest. Good. Next up, upright row to your lateral raise. I've been really adamant about getting my protein intake in lately, and I have noticed a difference in my own results. We're gonna take off a 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So I've been tracking my progress in my body fat percentage. It went down like a few percent, and then I actually gained 3 pounds of muscle mass. And that's because I am progressively lifting heavier, and I'm also making sure that I get enough protein each day. And it's just rinse and repeat. That's it. There's no magic pill, there's no potion that you can take, there's no drug that you can take. I mean, sure, there's enhancements that you can take, but it really comes down to just doing the basics. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 1 minute break. Grab a sip of water, towel down, do what you need to do. We are halfway through your workout. How are we feeling? Hopefully we're feeling good. We have 4 new exercises to do, again, all standing. So we're gonna tackle a little bit of core, as well as your shoulders. So we're gonna do a woodchopper and a row. So I have the dumbbell in my right hand. Now my dumbbell is fully gripped by my right hand, and then my left hand is supporting it. I'm gonna come down to the bottom of my woodchopper. I'm gonna squeeze my core, rotate my core, bring the dumbbell up to the corner, back down, and then I row to the chest and back. So it's a woodchopper to a row, okay? So this is all generated by the core. We'll talk about it. Now let's take off in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So a woodchopper, back down, row, repeat. Now as you're doing the woodchopper, I'm keeping my knees nice and soft. I'm rotating, initiating from my abs. Keeping my arms relatively straight. They just have a slight bend in the elbows. Eyes gaze where the dumbbell goes. You have 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. All right, so we're gonna switch sides. Left hand is holding the dumbbell, right hand is supporting it. Bring it up to the corner, back down, and then row to the chest. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Right here, just elbow bend. Kind of feel like a warrior when I do this. I don't know about you, do you feel like a warrior? You're like grabbing your, I don't know, your axe, your stick, your arrow. I am ready to fight. I am ready to take on the war. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, grab the dumbbell, sister. We're gonna go underhand front raise. So palms are facing out. You're gonna bring that dumbbell to shoulder height, slight bend in the elbows, and switch. 3, 2, 1. So bring it up, bring it down, bring it up, bring it down, side profile, up and down. Try to keep that arm straighter more than bent. But don't hyperextend the elbow, don't lock it out. We're getting front of the shoulders and your biceps. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, final move. Tricep halo to a oblique knee twist. Bring it around the head, finish the motion of the circle, and drive the opposite knee in. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Bring it around the head, complete the motion, drive that knee in. Find a crunch. Standing abs right here, boom. Now think about shaving the back of your head with a dumbbell. Twist your abs like a drenched towel, trying to wring out all the water. This is one of my favorite moves because it's like a nice stretch for the shoulders, but you're also getting a little bit of strength in there since you're holding a dumbbell. You have 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, let's go back to the very top, starting with your woodchopper and your row. I wanna call this like your warrior woodchopper. Kind of like it. We're gonna go for it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Woodchopper to your warrior row. Yeah. Now we got 2 rounds of this. Again, always asking yourself, is this challenging for me? Am I doing good form? Can I go heavier? Should I go lighter? Right? Always assessing. Trying to be your own personal trainer. Being honest with yourself. Holding yourself accountable. 3, 2, 1, go to rest, right? Sure, it helps when you pay someone to tell you what to do, but you know what to do most times. You just gotta follow through with it. You gotta be your own best coach. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Are we connecting to our core? Are we feeling it? You want to think about stopping the dumbbell's momentum with your abs. Again, eyes going where the dumbbell goes. You have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Underhand front raise. Here we go. Arms are feeling it, yeah? I hope so. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Go feet shoulder distance for this. If you want, you can cross it just a little bit. Same exercise, just slightly different muscles. Are we breathing? Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Final exercise. Halo to your knee twist. 1 dumbbell in your hands. Really try to get it behind the head. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All the way around. Twist, rotate. Drive that knee to the opposite elbow. Got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, final round. We can do it. We made it this far. Adjust weights as needed. Final 4 exercises, and we are done. starting with your woodchopper to your warrior row. 3, 2, 1. That is a lot of W's and R's. Woodchopper warrior row. Say that 5 times fast. Fifteen. You have 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo! Nice work. All right, we'll go ahead and switch sides. Firm grip on the dumbbell. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Couple more. Ten seconds. You have 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, underhand, front raise. You could alternate going straight forward and then to the corner. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And cross it. Now, I've had this question asked to me before, and it was, can I get rid of sagging skin? Right? Like maybe you've lost a lot of weight and you still have like this extra skin. Unfortunately, we can tone the muscles, we can grow the muscles underneath the skin, but we can't change anything about our skin elasticity. Good. Let's go to halo knee twist. So keep that in mind. I don't know if you have that question, but it just made me think of it because people are like, how do I get rid of this? You know? 3, 2, 1. I would say focus on what you can control, which is how much weight you lift, how consistent you are in your workout routine, your diet, your exercise. Love the body that you got, love its flaws. It's a journey of being able to fully accept your body as it is. I think the biggest transformation that we can all strive for is fully accepting where we're at. Regardless if our body changes or not, we have to love and honor the body that we were given. 3, 2, 1, you are done. Hey, awesome job, my friend. How do we feel after that workout? Please like this video, comment below, and let me know if we're feeling warrior strong. I want to hear it. And if you want to get more of these workouts, make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you can get notified every single time I post a new workout. If you want to double up, you can check out this workout here. It is pretty awesome. And as always, claim your crown.